Angel's soul, it's gone.
Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're gonna be watching Angelus season 4 episode 11. This next episode is called Soulless because Angel doesn't have a soul anymore and we have Angelus back and I'm so happy and excited. Oh my god, I'm gonna love this episode. Like I can already tell I'm gonna love this episode so much. So obviously my biggest wish for this episode is for Angelus to find a way to get out of that cage and just get loose on the city and the people and maybe team up with Satan. God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I really, really hope that that's what they're going to do. If the episode ends with, like, you know, the gang finding out everything they can from Angelus, I should say, and then they reinstating Angel back into him or like his soul, then it was still probably a fun episode, but I just really, really hope that we're not getting Angelus for just one single episode. Like, I love him so much. He's my favorite character, and I'm so excited to see at least a couple of episodes with him, or, you know, until the end of the season. I would be happy seeing Angelus as a villain for another half a season. Like, we got a half a season of him on Buffy. Now maybe we can get a half a season of him on Angel as well. But yeah, I'm just so excited to see what Angelus is going to be like, what the gang is gonna think of him. You know, besides Cordy, none of them have actually met him yet, so that's gonna be very fun and interesting. I do hope maybe Lorne does come down at some point as well, because I want Lorne in the episode, obviously. Love him so much, but also just want him to see Angelus as well. I think that could be also really, really fun. And yeah, I'm just curious if Angelus is actually going to tell them anything, or if even he will remember it. Like, see, I don't really understand why they think Angelus would know anything, right? Like, isn't that a little strange? Because Angel remembers everything that Angelus has done. So wouldn't that make it so that something happened to him and his memory was erased? The same with Cordy. So like him being Angelus wouldn't really make a difference to that. But that's just my thinking. So I don't know. We'll see if that's how it works. But I just feel like if Angel doesn't remember it, if Lorne isn't able to get it out of him either, then shouldn't the thing be that it's just sort of gone until it can come back with like a spell or something, you know, like something that they did with Cordy, or what? I feel like that's what they should have started with, honestly, like a memory spell instead of going straight into, we're gonna bring back Angelus. Not that I don't love it, but I just feel like the logic of these characters is a little skewed. Like, we really just jumped straight into, let's bring back Angelus. Like, the world is ending, there's no sun. We might as well bring back one of the most vicious killers of our lifetime. Actually, multiple lifetimes. Bit of questionable decision making right there. But I'm super pumped, super happy, and super excited for this episode. So yeah, if you guys are interested, you can watch the full unedited reaction to this up on my Patreon. The link is gonna be in the description down below. And let's just jump straight into Soulless Angel. Brian Wave shuts down city. Wait, is that Connor fighting outside? Wait, what happened? Shouldn't he be in there with Angelus, I guess?
Welcome to LA.
This is your grave now.
Tourists.
Oh shit, oh god. Yep, everybody's coming over here.
Seeing Angel's soul all floating like that kind of makes me
Oh
crazy.
yeah, it's not forever, Sugar Plum. We're just borrowing it.
Uh-huh. Right. What happens if the jar breaks?
Angel is gone.
I can't believe.
I know, I love it.
Before Angelus was ensouled, his viciousness was mythic. You all know his history.
Puppies nailed to walls. Thank you, Cordelia, for that lovely image.
Yep, remember that one.
There's only one thing Angelus will be focused on: getting free, so he can slaughter us.
We're Angel's only link.
I love him.
To play on your emotions, so you drop your guard. If he succeeds, even for an instant, we're all dead.
I'm sorry, I'm having such a good time.
I spent my life training for this, and I'm still not ready. He's smarter than I am.
Oh, he can hear them.
He'll exploit everything Angel knows about me and go for the jugular.
Just like Justine.
If you go into the woods tonight,
I'm so
you
happy.
won't. You're in for a big surprise.
Oh, I'm so excited. is so good. Please get out. I'm begging you to get out of that cage. Oh man, that is gonna be epic. I love it. Like just his face. David is such a good actor.
Wes. Why the long
What?
face? Aren't you happy to see me?
I am. Look at my face. It's pure smiles.
The last time you were free, you terrorized Sunnydale.
That's Slayer. She's a pistol.
I would love it if Buffy could cross over and see this.
I've read everything ever written about you
Stop. I'm blushing.
to be one-on-one with the legendary Angelus.
Oh, come on, Wesley. You're laying it on a little bit too thick.
How sweet that virgin gypsy tasted. Special smell of a newborn's neck. My first nun. Now that's a great story.
I'm all ears.
If you knew the beast, why wouldn't Angel remember?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't remember the good times. Maybe he won't let
Wait, so he
himself.
does remember? Angelus, I mean?
You want to impress the girl. Move in. Get her to love you.
No way.
Chocolate-covered cherries. You'll bend her over the kitchen counter and
That's supposed to rattle me.
It's rattling me.
bet he loves to rub that shiny bald head against her soft, milky skin.
I can't. That is so funny. He really does have a way with words.
Charles, remember, we can't believe anything Angelus says.
How about the stuff that's true? Can we believe that?
It's just words.
You found a vulnerability exploited.
Yeah, words have a lot of weight and power, though.
All that digging you've been doing on the horny giant?
Oh.
Wrong place.
Why did I think he meant a different kind of horny?
You've got no leverage. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
If I have to. I'll put your soul back. You won't talk, no problem. We'll bring Angel back and be no worse off than we were.
Making you a failure
Ooh,
again.
That's a good threat.
Like letting Lila suck Lauren's brain. Or here's an oldie but a goodie. Faith.
No. Oh.
Good job being her watcher.
Yeah,
She-
that's actually a big failure on his part.
And there's kidnapping the fruit of my loins. Smooth.
He survived,
No thanks to you, sweetie.
Given that your own father's ashamed of you.
and Connor's ashamed of you. The universe's way of maintaining order, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
I love you, but you were so bad. You ate babies. Chicks.
Chicks. They do be crazy.
Which do you think is worse, Wes? Stealing my
God.
kid like you did, or banging him like Cordelia?
I don't know. They're pretty equally bad.
More of a snapshot, cause Connor.
Well, now that's just ridiculous. If Connor's Angel's son. It would be like sleeping with your own.
Thank you, Fred. Fuck her up. Tell her what's up.
Who's a guy gotta kill to get a drink around here, huh?
Connor, hopefully. Oh, he's back.
You probably like her on her knees.
Keep talking. I'll sweep out the cage when I'm done.
Provocative. Ah, Fred.
I love him so much. This is so creepy.
I hear you at night. In your room. With gun. The things you say.
Oh no,
I'm lying there
God.
listening. Hands under the covers.
Okay, Angel is not doing that part. Yay.
Might get some now.
You, first of all. Second of all, not yay anymore. Oh my God.
Say, come on, say
Oh, thank God, Wesley. Holy shit.
Thanks.
So you're okay.
Thanks, he didn't really do much.
I'm just glad you're here.
Oh, that must stink. Like Wesley being the one who actually saved her, but she's thanking Gunn.
I wanted to thank you. If you hadn't have come in when you did,
That's your opening, Wesley. Steal her away from Gunn.
the stuff about,
Hey,
yeah, and
how I feel about you.
Oh shit. Okay, here we go.
which is very sweet. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yes, there is.
Okay, hey, no, hey, excuse me. No, she's still in a relationship. Oh, this is so not okay.
Hey, who's watching the monitor? What's going on?
Oh god, you don't
Nothing.
wanna know.
Did he just...
Yeah, he did.
You're right. The monitor.
You better tell me what the hell I just walked in on.
We
This
were
is so
just-
uncomfortable. Tell him.
Running off to him every time you need help, like I'm not good enough.
No, that's not. This isn't the time.
I'm telling you. Stay away from her.
That was fast.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe Fred did that. Like, if she doesn't want to be with Gunn, just break up with him. Don't cheat on the guy.
Face it, Gunn, you can't give her what she needs.
Dude, why would you say that to him?
Oh, for the love of Mike Tyson.
Oh, god damn it. Shit. Also, should have felt the same way about hitting Lorne.
Everyone's afraid of you.
Oh, you dumb fuck. You should be afraid of him.
Is that my shirt?
Not anymore.
Looks good on you. Son.
So did Cordy.
She looks good on everybody.
Yeah, that's not gonna affect him.
Made her sick. You squirming inside her. So, she jammed a stake in her own heart, just so she wouldn't have to hear your first whiny breath.
You don't know any.
Christ. Angel. Angelus, whatever.
Disappointed him so much, he stabbed himself in the neck.
My fault. Holtz.
Jesus
good
fucking
man.
Christ.
All he ever wanted was for you to get the punishment you deserve.
Now he just wanted revenge.
But doesn't it freak you out that she used to change your diapers? I mean, when you
It
think about
really does.
the first woman you boned is the closest thing you've ever had to a mother.
Like, why are they doing this?
Angel's my dad.
I'm gonna cry.
That's what he
Oh.
told me.
Oh, he doesn't
He
believe
thought I
it.
believed him.
Eh, I'm gonna cry, but out of frustration and anger.
You're my real father.
Yeah, you know you're more like Angelus than Angel, that's for fucking sure.
You couldn't take me anyway.
No way that's gonna fucking work.
Don't disappoint Daddy.
Connor, go upstairs.
Your lucky day. Yeah. Go to your room, Mama's boy.
I'm obsessed with everything Angelus is saying. It's so fun.
You and I are gonna make a deal.
You want to know about the beast?
Everything you know.
And what she's gonna give in return?
Didn't mind the car. I hear the new Mustang is nice.
Something better.
Freedom? Is she gonna offer him freedom?
Me.
Oh shit, no fucking way.
Sometimes a sacrifice needs to be made.
And you're the little lamb. Not that there aren't a few things I wouldn't mind doing to that body.
Yo, I hate it.
So when you look at me, you know I'm not lying.
Oh my god, how is this going to end?
Cordelia,
Connor's right. We're all painfully aware of Angelus' ability to manipulate.
I'm not being manipulated.
It would be better if I knew.
It's better if you don't.
Oh no, I'm stressed.
Bodies, everywhere. He'd been watching me. He staged the
God.
carnage to impress me.
Okay, so they are friends.
Why?
Girl trouble. Thought I might be able to help him with the situation.
God, trouble.
Vanishing.
The beast was next on their list. He couldn't touch them. Some kind of mojo.
Oh.
So he wanted you to kill them.
We had it all worked out.
And then what happened?
And?
I declined. He didn't ask
Uh-oh.
twice. I probably could have been more diplomatic with my refusal, but
That's not your style.
thought that was going to be the end of me. But, like I said, girl trouble.
Oh. So they banished him.
So where do we find these banishing babes, and how fast can they get to L.A.?
About 25 minutes, depending on traffic.
Wait, they're in the phone book? Like, but wouldn't they know that the beast is back? And wouldn't they wanna banish it anyway already?
Looks like no one's home.
You gotta assume that they're already dead, right? Maybe by the person who's working with the beast who helped him spike Gwen's and Angel's drink, right? Because from what we learned, there's no way the beast is actually controlling Angel. So, like, what happened in that study? The way this show is comfortable showing dead children is kind of astounding. Like, I feel like nowadays you definitely don't see that. Like, even if a kid is dead, you don't actually see the dead body.
How does the beast know exactly what we're gonna do? It's like
Yeah,
he's
I
psychic.
think... No, there's a trailer. There has to be.
What?
Family.
Why would they do that? Oh my god, the way my entire body just flinched.
Angelus can't help us.
It's time to bring back Angel.
Oh, really? Is it all over?
Here, I thought you'd be halfway to Georgia by now.
I told you I'd be back. I'm
No
back.
way. She's not actually going through with it, right?
Bring me back a souvenir. Maybe a stray baby toe? Come on.
Sorry, that is so funny.
I showed you mine. Now it's time to show me yours.
Such a creep.
You give us information, we save the world, you get me. Well, world not saved.
Deal's off. Oh, he's gonna be pissed about that. It's gonna be gone, isn't it? Who stole it?
Forgot to tell you the best part. We're putting your soul back.
No, you're not.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, but it is.
How does he know that though?
I think I'll start with the twins.
What? Her boobies?
I just love a woman with nice, ripe thighs.
Not even close.
Oh, she's a badass though.
Something tells me she's a screamer.
Everybody is, dude. Especially when you get your hands on them.
What?
It's gone! Bitch, it's
Soul.
fucking gone!
It's gone.
Who took it? It has to be one of them. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, what a way to end the episode. I'm so excited we got Angelus for at least another episode, but I still really hope that he can get out at some point. Although now that we know that him and the Beast are definitely not on the same side, I don't know if that would work, you know, because then if he gets out, then he's just an extra nuisance, I guess, for us. So I feel like that would be too much, like trying to find the Beast and trying to find Angel or Angelus, I guess. So yeah, maybe Angelus will be just staying in this cage the whole time. He's soulless, but I mean, honestly, it's still so good. Like, even though he's not out and about, he's doing such a phenomenal job. It's brilliant. I love it so much. But yeah, so who are our guesses on the traitor, on the one who stole the soul? I'm feeling Gunn, honestly. Like, not in a way where he's actually consciously doing it, where he's like evil or something. I still feel like maybe there's a way one of them is being manipulated or controlled by the Beast. I don't know how, but I do feel like that's what's happening. And you know, I was thinking of the scene where Angel's and Gwen's drinks got spiked, that I was thinking like, oh, maybe it has to be someone who wasn't there. And like, who wasn't there when that was happening? I think it was Connor, Wesley, and Lorne. But what if it was actually either Fred or Gunn? Because they were the ones who were there, so they could have had access to their drinks, poison them, and then that's how the Beast was able to get in. So now our suspects are Fred and Gunn. But I feel like maybe it has to be Gunn, or maybe it's Fred, because she was kissing back Wesley, which is such a yikes situation. Like, I really didn't like that she did that. So maybe because she did that, that's like a little bit of a sign that, oh, that's not actual Fred. Like, Fred wouldn't do that, right? Or like, she's maybe being manipulated or used or controlled or something. Or maybe it's Gunn, so that Fred could have like an even a bigger excuse maybe to break up with him without making Fred into like a bad guy. You know, it would be just like one of those things like, yeah, I know you were controlled and I'm sorry, but like everything you were doing was just a little too much for me to deal with. And yeah, I don't want to be with you anymore. And then maybe they'll get Fred and Wesley together. Honestly, I like both of the ships. I do like the Gunn and Fred romance. I would like a Fred and Wesley romance as well. Like, I like them equally, honestly. I don't know if I have a preference. I just feel like they're so different that like you would get different things out of each romance and like relationship, you know. Fred and Wesley are so on par like intellectually, and they do complement each other a lot, and they do have a lot in common. But then like Fred and Gunn are just so sweet together, and he makes her laugh a lot, and he's always just so protective of her. So they're like very different relationships, but I think they could both work. So honestly, I don't really mind either way. I'm enjoying it regardless if Fred is with Gunn or Fred is with Wesley or Fred is with no one. But I do think that the traitor is one of them, Fred or Gunn. So I'm excited to find out which and how we can help them and get this mind control or whatever out of them, because oh man, it's stressful. But yeah, I'm also just curious to see how this whole thing is gonna work with like Angel's soul. Like whoever took it, is the soul trapped in the little jar now completely? Because when he was cursed the first time around, I think his soul just disappeared, right? Like the same with his true moment of happiness. The soul was just gone into the ether, or who knows where the soul went during that time, right? But the soul wasn't somewhere contained. But still, Willow was able to do that spell and get his soul back into his body. So yeah, now we maybe not be able to do it with like the shaman guy we have, because he would have needed the soul to be in the little jar to put it back. But could we actually still do the same exact spell Willow did way back when? Like I know that, what was it, the Orb of Tesla or something like that? I know that was like hard to find. I mean, Giles had one. I think he was using it as a paperweight. So maybe there's another one somewhere lying around. So could we just do that? And it would be like whatever, that we don't have physical access to the soul? Or would that just still not work because maybe the soul is actually just trapped inside that little jar? I don't know. But I'm excited to, see how they're gonna go about this and like what are they gonna think, because obviously the people who knew about the soul are all in that room. Like they were the ones who were there, would have seen the combination and would have had access to it as well. The same with like, oh, how was the beast able to kill the family? Well, he didn't. Someone else did. Like he found a new partner for himself. So I wonder if, but then I don't, because like it has to be one of them, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. But the way he went about with Angelus was that he just asked him for help and Angelus refused. And then he tried to kill him. So it's not like he was able to manipulate him or like do some sort of mind control mojo on him. So how come he's able to do that now? Like maybe he has another person or like a witch or something like that helping him who's able to do that. Or maybe there's like a demon who's specializing in this. I don't know, but it's very interesting, like it's so cool. And I really cannot wait to see what the end result of this is gonna be. Like this is truly just such a fun storyline. I love it a lot. I do feel like there's still too much Connor and Cordy and all of this going on. Like, can they just stop fucking interacting at this point anymore? Like, oh my god, I just hate it. However, I absolutely loved Fred going. Of course, Cordy wouldn't do that. That would be like having sex with your own Lord in the back. Like, you girl, stop talking. I love it so much. Like I love how everybody's literally just making these points and it's so valid. So I just don't understand why the writers decided to actually make Cordy do that when literally every other person, like even Angelus, has more integrity about it and more like insight, where he's like, that's a little fucked up. Like, even I wouldn't do that. I mean, look at me. I'm Angelus. I'm like the creepiest man vampire alive. And even I have my limits. And my limits is whatever the fuck was going on between you and Cordy. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. But I do love everybody's reaction to it. Like, everybody's just like, that's wickety whack what you guys did. Like, are y'all okay? What was that about? Oh, also, it occurred to me during the episode as well that I'm still waiting for the moment that, when Lorne was talking during the Spin the Bottle episode, like, he was doing like a little monologue at a club. And I feel like a lot of things are coming ahead about that, right? Because like the things he was saying and knowing, the whole love triangle between Fred, Gunn, and Wes. Then he was talking about what Cordy saw in the vision. And I feel like there was something else as well that Lorne may have just now found out in this episode. So I do wonder if we're ever gonna see that moment again and when that will happen, if it happens. Because I'm just so curious, because I still feel like that has to be happening sometime soon-ish, because I do feel like this is when Lorne is actually learning all the information he needs to have been able to tell the story then. I hope we can come back to that because I'm very, very curious about it. But yeah, I do wonder about this Fred, Gunn, Wesley threesome triangle. They can do a threesome as well. I'm will not stand in their way. But I wonder about this love triangle, because I guess I could obviously be wrong and neither Fred nor Gunn are the inside man, in which case it could still be Lorne or Wesley, or Connor would be too obvious, I think. Like, he's been accused with a lot of stuff recently. Like, I don't think it's Connor at all. Cordy is a possibility as well, but with like everything she was saying in this episode, you know, like wanting to, or like being willing to sacrifice herself for the greater good, it just doesn't really feel like it would be her. So the other two guesses would be Lorne and Wesley. We'll see, but yeah, I just don't know what they're gonna do with this Wesley, Fred, and Gunn situation. Honestly, I really didn't like Wesley kissing Fred, or like not even that. I didn't like that either, but like especially Fred kissing him back. That was so bad. Like, I don't know why she did that. Like, if you want to be with Wesley, that's fine, but break up with Gunn, especially if she has been feeling kind of like that for a while now, which, I mean, I guess it would be difficult because I understand why she would want to do it, you know, because Gunn killed someone in front of her and like took that choice away from her. But then like when someone does that for you because they love you so much, it's kind of difficult to just be like, well, I hated that, so I'm just gonna break up with you, even though you just showed me how much you actually love me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just an awkward breakup after that. But if Fred isn't in love with Gunn anymore after that, there's nothing you can do about that. Like, I'm sorry, that's awful, but she needs to break up with him if she doesn't want to be with him. Or if she does want to be with him, just shoot Wesley down. Like, tell him that this is never going to happen. Like, make it clear to him that he shouldn't be hoping for something someday, or he shouldn't be trying to win her away from Gunn or something, you know? Also, when I said during the reaction, like, oh, but Wesley steal her away from Gunn, it was just a fun little jokey thing, and just, you know, something where we could add drama to the show, where it's like, ooh, he's gonna try and woo Fred, and what is Fred gonna do about it? I definitely don't condone that he just went and kissed her or something. Wasn't very good. So yeah, this was an amazing episode. I loved it so much. I just love Angelus with all my heart. Like, he's so good. Like, he's just so incredibly fun to watch, even though he says like the grossest shit ever. Like, honestly, I think if David wasn't so good in the role, I would absolutely despise this character, because genuinely some of the stuff he's saying is making me ick so hard. But he's just so charismatic, even when he's degrading women. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, I cannot hate it in this character at all. Like, I would definitely call it out in a different character, but in this one I'm just like, yeah, that's fun, I love it. So yeah, I just absolutely love watching Angelus. It's so fun. I'm so happy we get more of him, and I'm very curious to see if he's actually going to get out or not. It would be crazy. I kind of want it. Like, I really just kind of want him to be able to get out at some point. I still feel like it might be Connor who will eventually fuck up and get Angelus to come out. And if Connor does die in the process, I mean, that's gonna be like a huge loss. And I will for sure cry about it and miss Connor so much when that happens. But like, it's inevitable. People die. It's just life. And if Connor dies at the ripe age of 18, at least he had a full life. So yeah, this was amazing. Loved it so much. Can't wait to see more of Angelus in the next episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, a huge shout goes out to my Patreons for supporting me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I really appreciate every single one of you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my